people of this planet, and welcome to another amazingly constructed, high-quality video of D&D stories. Now, I would like to take some time to thank you for tuning in. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Where we last left off was where we finally got the second sword of this gay-ass campaign, and we go home. We're basically home free to the castle, right? What the castle's called, I have no fucking clue. I don't remember what. I have my notes right here, right? And I don't remember what led up to this, but basically we have to go to another island. Okay? What that island's called, I have no fucking clue. Yeah. That's, uh, that just shows how much we knew about this campaign. And one thing I realized, the more I talk about it, the more I share this story with the internet, the more I realize that there was so much that was missed. I have no idea what half these things are called. Like, the fuck? There's so many missing details. And I just noticed what this island looked like. I mean, generic forest. Oh shit. Fuck, I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. No one heard anything. I only do one take and I rarely edit, so I'm probably not going to edit that out. Whatevs. Anyways, on this shit, I'm already spoiling shit. On this island, well, first off, we get there, and it's generic forest letter A. And I actually have my trusty companion, Lambert's trusty companion, the pseudo-dragon. I named him Dyrus the Voiceless because he doesn't talk. Except telepathically. Limited telepathy. Now here's something pretty funny. I told my DM Mario, because I forgot what limited telepathy was. And it said, I might edit it into the video. I'm not sure. Maybe so. But it says, it can talk simple emotions and stuff like that, right? Descriptions and whatnot. What I told our DM was simple shapes. So I tell our DM, I tell Dyrus, go up and scout out what's going on. And then he goes around and then he telepathies with me saying box. And I'm like, son of a bitch, Mario, I'm pretty certain he's smarter than that. Well, all you said was simple shapes. Well, shit, let me get the freaking monster manual. Simple emotions, simple sentences, and whatnot. And so house. Oh, that's much better. Get your ass back over here. So then we head off to this house. And I gotta tell you, it was one boring adventure. Apparently, hold on, it didn't take us that long to get to it. Probably took us 20 minutes. It was pretty interesting. And I swear to you, and here's where some confusion comes out. I heard Mario say it was 6 miles away. And then apparently that, distance was shortened ever so much. But I'll get to that later. There's a completely wooden mansion. One of the first thoughts that our players had was burn it down. In all honesty, it probably would have been a good idea. After what happened inside, I'm pretty certain we regretted not burning it down. Because of what happened. It was freaking retarded. Have I got something to tell you? So we go into this wooden mansion. I think we just went in through the front door. We find this library. Kind of room, a library kind of room, mostly just a room with some bookshelves. So I wouldn't really call it a library. It's also dusty as shit. And I gotta give props to Dennis. All right, little round of applause right now. All right. Dennis has to have been doing the greatest role playing I have ever seen. It was dusty in the game, so he coughs in real life. It was I'm sorry guys, it's really dusty. It's damn, cuz that's some really good role playing. And then weeks later, he's still role playing like that. And it's bro, we're not in the mansion anymore. What the hell are you doing? Mostly because it was pretty funny. Anyways, oh man, have I got to mention this freaking? Oh, I'm really happy to be talking about this part of the episode because this shit's freaking hilarious, or at least for me. Um, After exploring the wooded area, clearly it looks like, believe it or not, there are furnishings, there's still beds, curtains are there. Everything's just really dusty as if it hasn't been moved in years. The thing is that I realized I was able to piece together that whoever was here left in a hurry. And here's what I mean by there was a lot of things that were left unexplained. Who lived here? Why were they here? What were they doing here? Who were they? How many were there that they needed a mansion of this size? Like, what was the point of this mansion if only one thing occurred? And I'll get to that one thing eventually, because shit, right now I'm like in a mini rant. But what the fuck was the point of us going to this damn mansion if there was nothing in there to like learn about? And that's one very important thing. If you're going to have something, you need to make sure it's important. I understand you having generic NPC house number 3 and there's nothing in there. But if you have a building that is going to be part of the story and is supposed to give like maybe not story element but like a reason for like anything, at least give it a reason for why it's there. You know, we went into this mansion and like there was nothing to learn about. You know, there was no cool lore. There was no like note left behind like, oh my god, the aliens are attacking. They have like weird technology and blah blah blah. Or mages have abandoned us or our god has left us. Or you know, there was no like writing on the walls with like cool looking blood. That would have been cool, but nope, missed opportunity. Oh well. Anyways, all is not in vain, for something epic does happen. At least for me, because I thought it was fucking hilarious. I'm telling you. And I'll tell you why I think it's funny. We end up going to the basement, right? Because we didn't find anything interesting like this campaign in the freaking, like, normal floors. Throwing shade out there. We didn't find anything interesting, so we end up going... All three of us go to the basement. And it is from there. It's pitch black. It's completely dark. And we can't see anything. Okay? We all walk down, and as soon as we make it down to the bottom, I am almost immediately struck by, I think it was like fire column or something. Whatever it was made out of fire, and I was like, oh shit, I got hit. Who knows, like anything that's magic, a magic user, it can be quite dangerous. So my character's thinking was, we need to get out into the open where there's sunlight, where there's light. So what do I tell my other party members? Guys, run to the door now. My character runs to the door, right? And remember, it's a stairway. It's a stairway going up now. But my character has like 50 speed, so it wouldn't matter. On my way up, I'm presented with like a spear that hit right in front of me. And I'm like the way Mario described it, he was like, what are you gonna do, huh? Something clearly just tried to kill you. I'm like, well shit, I'm gonna go under it. Like, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Go under it and shoulder check the door, because it's closed. And the way Mario described it was, the door opens right before I hit it, and then closes on me. I'm like, you dumbass, you basically just let me escape. He's like, no, it knocked you back. I'm like, Mario, I would have leaned forward. There's no way it could hit me back without at an angle going forward. It's one of Newton's laws of motion. An object in motion stays in motion unless like another force acts upon it. So it's like, I'm about to shoulder check this door, and then it opens. Like, what, you think I'm gonna just stop in like shock and awe? Hell no, I'm gonna keep going. So I managed to convince him. I managed to talk him down, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh no, the door closed behind me. And right now I just realized I didn't even try to open the door. Lo and behold, oh man, that's funny. Lo and behold, the idiots behind me didn't even move. What I mean by that is, I tell them to run, and they just sit there, and I ask their reasoning why they didn't move after the session, like a few days after. It's like, we didn't think you'd actually make it out. Well, you dumbasses, I did, but you didn't. So it was then on where all hell broke loose. Big. It was basically a demon, because since I wasn't in the encounter, I took a look at the monster manual. So like, is this the demon? It's like, yeah. I was like, alright, it doesn't really matter, I'm not there. The monster hunter isn't there to hunt the monster. I thought that was quite funny. I wasn't the first one to point that out, though. This is where all hell breaks loose. Basically, roll initiative, Dennis gets wrecked. Now, it is apparent, or it seems apparent, that our DM looked as if he was cheating. It is no secret that pretty much every DM cheats, okay? And if you say you don't cheat, don't you dare fucking lie. Like, players cheat, the DM cheats, your grandma cheats. Like, don't fucking lie, okay? Don't be a dirty, filthy liar and admit to your lying. But what basically Patches, who's being played by Richard, uses his cloak of elven kind and stealths away into the darkness. The demon, who can only see Dennis, decides, I'm going to kill you, and proceeds to roll almost every roll above a 20, basically automatically hitting him. The only time he rolled lower than a 20 was like an 18, and I was like, wow, you guys suck. Don't worry, I would have been getting hit as well. So, but you see, the thing is that Dennis we always make fun of Dennis, both his character and in real life, because he doesn't know his character that well, or at least at the time. He definitely knows it real well now. But at the time, he had no idea that he had a spell that allows him to use dark vision. He had no idea at the time that he had torches. Neither of them knew. And it's like, what? How do you not know that? When you get like the Explorers pack or the Adventurers pack, they both have like 10 torches. How the hell do you not know? Do you not like research any items? Like characters, do you not know anything? It's like, no, I didn't know I had that. Well, shit, that's your own damn fault. Damn, freaking figure that shit out and talk to me later, because right now, you're being a useless character. So he proceeds to get this shit beaten out of him in this dark basement. Basically sounds like prison. But Dennis blames Richard for hiding like a bitch, when Dennis became the demon's bitch. It was pretty funny. And the arguments that went on after that session were hilarious. Because it was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. You didn't die though, because of your dumbass freaking hiding away. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, shut the hell up. And it got to the point where Dennis actually cornered himself in a corner, which was his own damn fault. And we're all like, Dennis, you ding-a-ling. Freaking... And just to let you know, Patches isn't being useless in the background. He's actually going up to him, hitting him, and then going back into stealth. I think that's pretty funny. And anytime he hit him for like more than 20 damage, that's for sure. So he's being a good damage dealer, and Dennis is doing fuck all that I remember, that's for sure. I honestly think it's quite funny, because the monster hunter's not there to hunt the monster. So I basically left a farmer and a rogue to, fend for themselves against the monster. And I thought that was pretty funny. But in the end, we were triumphant. Except for Dennis, because he got his ass kicked and knocked out and almost killed. I thought it was pretty funny. I actually came in at the very end of that encounter with backup. Came in at the end. I was like, boom! And I unsheathed my sword and I yell out, Demon, I am your enemy now. All it does is turn to me, Fiendish Charm. Oh shit. If you don't know what Fiendish Charm does, it's a pretty, it would have been pretty bad for my group. I managed to succeed on the charisma saving throw, which was, I don't know what the saving throw was. I think it was like a 16 or something. But I succeed on that charisma saving throw, and I move into attack. Moving into attack, I hit it, deal 9 damage, and I killed it. And I took all the credit. Not really. But I basically walked out of that freaking mansion like, I am the one, the way you want. Oh yeah, dude. I'm the best. No one is gonna bring me down, basically. And it was funny because Dennis is knocked out. His character had no idea that I came back in. Well, no, he knows that I came back in because I woke him up. But it would have been like, oh no, you're back. You saved me. Oh, great one. Thank you. Here's a 10 gold because you saved me. Oh, that would have been pretty funny. Please excuse my chair there. We loot his body and find a map. Now, this map was actually pretty particular and interesting because it maps out an island to a sword, but the thing is that the island is not on any of the other maps. And I thought that was rather interesting. The island is not on any of our maps. So I thought, whoa, an island with lore. Little did I know I was going to get disappointed. Anyways, we got the map and we set out to this strange island. What the island was called, if you've ever played Ark Survival Evolved, imagine that island. Barren, worthless, nothing to learn. Wait, Ark was more interesting, never mind. Anyways, on our... this is quite bad. I had asked our DM to give us a survival situation because I really wanted a survival situation where we had to survive. It didn't really matter because we left like 3 days. It only really lasted like a session, and that was, It was I didn't have to worry about my life. I was. There was nothing worrisome. There was no element of fear when it came to, dehydration or like hypothermia or anything like that. Didn't really matter. I asked him, can we have a survival situation? So like, sure, next session I'll see what I can do. Lo and behold, big ass tsunami. We're all trying to like stop it. Of course, it's a scripted event, so just let it happen. Put Dyrus in my freaking jacket and like, hope for the best. And now I don't remember the exact order that we woke up in, but basically, the tsunami wipes us off. Like, we get wiped off, and we don't even know where. We have no idea where we are when we wake up. But we ended up washing up, and I wake up at the ship. Did I wake up first? I can't really remember. But I wake up basically with half the ship basically like split in half, right? But thankfully I got the cargo side, so it was even better for me. There was actually a sailor. 3 sailors were there. 2 of them were dead. 1 of them was still alive. He was supposed to die. He died anyway, though my valiant effort to keep him alive will never be unheard of, that's for sure. The sailor basically had like a board in him, and I basically performed surgery while he was awake to keep him alive. And I'm thinking to myself, XP, keep him alive. I kept him alive until the very end. Yeah, it was quite funny. Patches wakes up blind and then realizes he's got seaweed on his face, so he takes that off and now he can see. Good job, Patches. That 9 intelligence is coming to show, that's for sure. Tex wakes up on top of a dinosaur. How? I don't know. Why? I don't know. And then Dennis thought our DM was out to get him. I thought it was quite funny. Mostly because when he wakes up, as our DM described it, there's an ancient creature like staring at you. And so like, ooh, ancient creature. I can't wait to fight. It's a dinosaur. Shit. Damn it, I was really hoping for something cool. But instead, we got dinosaurs. Missed opportunity. Anyways, Dennis almost got wrecked. I put on my notes Dennis gets wrecked 2.0, but he didn't get wrecked. I thought it was pretty funny because this whole session was like the dice rolls were just out to get him. I need WD-40 for my freaking chair, I swear. Do that after I'm done recording this. But he manages to run into the forest, slowing the dinosaur down, and managing to get away. Now this entire part of the campaign, I didn't really do much. It's what my other party members did. However, what they did was still fuck all, because they literally walked across the beach line, going towards another plume of smoke, and then leaving. Almost leaving without me, I swear. I'm telling you, man. It's pretty funny. Richard meets up with me, and then Tex and Dennis actually find us in the middle of the night. For some reason, Dennis was like, I stealth along, like, the tree line. I'm like, fuck you doing? Like, I see you over there. Stop doing that. Shit. What are you doing? You know? I don't know why he did that. Patches, Dennis, and Tex travel, and they find shit. That's for sure. They don't find absolute wank. Now, what do I have here? Ah, yes. During the middle of their travels, they actually proceed to find a dinosaur and absolutely destroy it. And here was a beautiful showcase of Dennis's new weapon. I don't remember what it was called. What was it called? Don't fucking know. That's for sure. But basically what it did was, if you hit it, no matter what the creature was, it would knock it back 5 feet. So imagine fighting a Tarask. You hit, well actually I don't even think you can hit a Tarask. The AC is way too high for any of us. And he hits it, goes back 5 feet. Doesn't matter what it is. How to get absolute massive destruction. They absolutely destroy it. They skin it, they harvest it, and like they don't harvest any meat. Don't know why. Think about it. They basically skin it as well. They keep along doing a useless travel, and they all beat the fuck out of some displacer beast. That's exactly word for word. Y'all beat the fuck out of some displacer beasts. When they encountered displacer beasts, I don't really remember. I was probably there for that session, but I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy performing surgery on the freaking sailor, even though he ended up dead because I totally didn't kill him. That was funny. I'll be sure to mention that. Some confusing ass shit. Apparently there was a bit of arguing during this encounter because Patches claims that he was flanking from behind. But then the DM says he was on the side, which makes no damn sense because that's not what flanking means. And then Dennis uses Thunderclap and then damages, Patches. And I thought that was pretty funny because I'm not there to hunt the monster. And throughout this, now one thing that was very evident that we needed to do was eat. Mario wasn't keeping track of me eating. So I was like, I'm not eating. I'm basically Jesus. I don't need to eat. And then Dennis brings it up. Wait, he hasn't eaten? I've been made. Oh yeah, Lambert hasn't eaten. Abort mission. I eat. Okay, there we go. See how simple was that? It was easy. Bada bing, bada boom. I got made, and I do surgery. I don't know how many times. The bastard still died. I felt really bad, but that's because I ended up killing him. The dude basically woke up, and he's like, "Kill me, please end me, kill me." So I kill him in the worst possible way ever. He's like, "Roll to see if you give him a painless death." Natural 1. I shove the board back into his body. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, that's pretty bad. Like, just straight up murdering someone like that. He asked me to do it though, so I happily did it for him. Please give me 1 second while I absorb some dihydrogen monoxide. Water. Delicious. Anyways, we get picked up. Well, here's how we get picked up. Patches, Tex, and Dennis all make it to like the other sailors. There were other survivors, and they had like a spell on a scroll called message, and it's like, oh, we need help. Pick us up. They come pick us up. How they found our coordinates? Not entirely sure. Does message give you that ability to know where someone is, where they sent you that message? Probably not. Anyways, the we make it. We get picked up, right? But Patches tries to leave me behind. I thought it was honestly quite funny. If I was there, I would have killed him. No kidding. We get picked up, and we do shit. Basically, we're on the boat. We're on a boat, motherfucker. I don't remember how that song went, but whatever. And we're playing like poker. We're doing song and dance, eating, relaxing, basically. Because after like 3-4 days being on that island, finally being able to escape, we managed to survive to live another day. And that was the end of that session. But we had continued on the next session, where we dedicated one whole day, one whole campaign session to pampering our characters. Finally, something we wanted. We basically did shopping. I went to the spa. I went to the mall. I went to like a movie. Well, not a movie, but like a play. Went to the garden. Went to a shop and almost got ripped off. Trying to buy a mortar and pestle for 2 damn gold. What kind of loony charges 2 gold for something that's probably worth like 3 copper? Like, what the fuck? You think I'm retarded? Hell no. But, but it's pretty funny because a few events actually end up happening. Number one, we did not know that we had a budget. And the destruction of that ship went onto that budget that would later pay us. So it's basically like a pay deduction on a pay stub. And of course, I didn't know that, so when I asked, I didn't think that would happen. What Patches decides to do is go to purchase a, like, floating forge, or like a portable forge. And it's 30,000 gold. We only have 30,000 gold left in the budget. And this is where I coined the phrase, Agent, insert name here, FBI. Because when I'm walking towards the city, it's all like, what business do you have here? Oh, I'm just here to find riches and fame and fortune. Oh god, generic adventurer reply number 3, right? And he's all like, you're gonna need to take the goat test straight from Fallout. Hopefully, it's probably copyrighted shit. No one watches my videos anyways. It's all like, you're gonna take the goat test. I pull out my wallet, which is like simulating the badge. It's like, Agent Lambert, FBI. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know you were above like the law. Please head on inside. And it's like, what does FBI even stand for? Female booty investigator. Anyways, we move on forward, and these dudes. All right, so this city is accepting of all races, of all kinds, of anyone. Okay, and here. It's so accepting. They have rich goblins running around. Why someone who speaks like this, tiny two-leg, no, tall two-leg, freaking running around, creatures that don't like horses and whatnot, I guess they got like Fury of the Small and whatnot, but nah, why they're running around in a city like this is beyond my character, because he was like, what the fuck? A goblin in a suit and top hat. I've seen it all. However, there was definite discrimination, because you had the normal side, then you had the rich side, and then you had the richer side. Basically all walled off. Their own individual statuses. And it's like, wow, so much for completely accepting. They were not even accepting of Patches, because he walked in and it's like, no, we don't accept your kind here. It's like, well, damn, cuz, Jesus Christ, freaking, let me know when I'm allowed back in, because I'll freaking come inside and we'll have fun inside. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, we basically dedicated an entire session to just having a relaxing day, because our characters desperately needed it, without a doubt. Martin, who's playing Thaniel, actually gets a luck streak and wins like 30,000 gold. Has he been a big part of this campaign? Hell no. He only showed up for one session, and that was when we did Jack All. That's for sure. Un momento. Agua. Anyways, on the next day, we report to Mako. And here's where shit really pissed me off. It pissed me the fuck off during the session, but I'm really good at hiding emotions. It's called the display rule for a reason. If you don't know what that is, do a little bit of research and educate yourself. It's quite interesting. We report in, it's like, Dennis mentions, oh, we had to fight pirates. So like, oh, really? Then I mentioned, does the name Blue Skull Pirates ring a bell? And he's like, who are the Blue Skull Pirates? It's like, oh, they were there. And I'm like, well, damn, cuz, like, calm the fuck down. And then he starts glowing and shit. And I'm like, why the fuck is a bard glowing? Then I began to think to myself, why the fuck is the bard a prince? How the hell are you a prince? My dad's the king. How the hell is your dad a king? A dragon... What, like, kingdom would ever... Like, I know this might sound bad, but what kingdom would ever accept a dragonborn as a king? What the fuck? No, you don't... You run a... Then you give your character, like, all this cool shit. Rule number, like, 3 in my philosophy for DMing is never have a campaign that benefits your own character, because it makes us feel like second fiddle. What's my backstory? Oh, I freaking did monster hunting to, like, provide for my family. Patches grew up as an orphan, never knowing his, like, mother. Dennis grew up in a noble family, but went away because of reasons A, B, and C that I can't remember, but they were damn good reasons, that's for sure. And the thing is, to make it even better, his family, like, hates him, so if they see him, they probably want him dead. And it's like, like, we all have, like, some decent backstories, and then there's Mako. My dad's the king. The fuck? Come on, come up with something good, original, something great and grand that comes with a great juicy story. But no, my dad's the king. Fuck you. I'm the one with the books. Oh, I'm sorry, Mario, but you're not the one who's always hosting, you know that? Don't forget, you're coming to my house tomorrow. At least at the day of this publication. So yeah, the dude starts glowing. Why? I don't fucking know. Is he so mad he's turning Super Saiyan? Where he got this power? I don't fucking know. Mario doesn't explain anything as to how, like, his character got anything like he's got today. Some of the things I got, at least I say, oh, I went shopping during some downtime. But no, my character can just do that. And the more I played this session, the more it, like, pissed me off, especially the later sessions. And I'll explain as to why. Dude starts glowing, and as I put here, gay. And then I tell him, it's like, we got one of them prisoner. It's like, oh, where is he? It's like, why didn't you tell me? It's like, you dumb bitch. Like, I thought your guards would tell you. So he goes down to the gallows. Well, not the gallows, but like the prison cells. And then he's like, alright. So this is another thing that pissed me the fuck off. He grabs his guard by the neck and picks him up. And I'm thinking to myself, a bard picking up with one hand a fully grown, fully armored guard. A bard. Someone who specializes in charisma. And probably, like, intelligence. Just... picking him up. I just realized that, like, right now while I'm recording this, a bard picking up a full-grown man. What the fuck? And not only that, but what I try to do is I try to intervene, right? Because it's like, that's not cool, right? You don't treat your guards like that, because they're the ones who will risk their lives to protect you, and you're treating them like shit. Okay, for something that they didn't know about. Ooh, probably shows some evil intention. Dun-dun. No, nothing like that. Nothing interesting came out of this. Because that would actually require effort and work. Here's where all the beans get spilled. Fuck this campaign, because no damn shit made any damn sense. And it slowly pissed me off the more I played it. Fuck. So I rolled the damn dice, and what the fuck? I rolled that. God dang! I 19. So Mario doesn't even Mario doesn't even fucking roll, and he's like, he just shakes his head like, no, he doesn't. You can't do shit. So like, let me do the shit I wanna do, motherfucker. Fuck. You. You're telling me a 9? Like, I went in there. I probably should have socked him in the throat to save the guard, but no, you don't get to do anything. You don't get to do what you want to do because your player is second fiddle. Fuck. Ugh. Sorry, I'm like sweating. I'm sweating right now because I'm fucking yelling at this point. I wonder if my brother can hear me, I swear. But like, and this next thing pissed me off. Fucking. Alright, so it's like, oh, we buried him outside. Why the fuck would your guards bury the enemy outside? Where outside? In the garden? Like, outside. Where the fuck is outside other than outside? In the forest? In the garden? In the front? Backyard? Where? Alright, I need to calm down because I'm getting lightheaded. No, fuck calming down. So this dude, alright, Mako goes up to fucking like shovel. No, now that I think about it, I don't even know. Okay, no, I didn't shovel it. Freaking Patches. No, Dennis had a shovel, and Mako starts shoveling up the grave, picks up his dead body, opens like a damn portal, pulls out a dagger or like some cube or some blue thing, shoves it in him, and then the dude comes back to life. I'm like, hold the fucking phone, motherfucker. Did he just use like a divination spell? First off, what's this portal that he just opened? Where the fuck did he learn that? And just to let you know, he said he's level 9. No level 9 character can do that. Pulling out freaking portal and pulling out a dagger or like some cube, stabbing someone with a blunt object and then bringing them back to life. That's true resurrection right there. Freaking bringing them back from the dead. Not only that, but the dude's not even sentient. He's like, like telling him all his secrets. Like, where are you guys? Oh, this island. Freaking eyes turning blue and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where did he learn this shit? How does he know this? Why is he doing this? And then it's like, he doesn't, like, we ask him to, like, explain why you're doing this. I'll explain later. Freaking, where are you, Batman? Freaking Jesus Christ. Why are you doing what you're doing? So then he removes the object from him, and then he falls limp, and then, like, throws it back in the portal and closes the fucking zipper? What the fuck? Freaking dimension door portal? Was that a portal to another realm? The shadow realm? The nether realm? Freaking ethereal plane? What was that? There was no explanation. What the fuck? Ruined potential. This campaign, what the fuck? Okay, like, Jesus Christ, I've been wanting to vent for, like, I don't know how long, and finally I get to do it. Jesus Christ, but I'm venting to no one, because no one watches my videos. I need some more water. Please be patient. Man, I'm sorry, but these videos are quite taxing. Daddy's little boy. This motherfucker goes up to his dad and like, they start speaking in Celestial. They both start glowing. It's like, oh, well. Freaking, what the fuck are you doing? Freaking, I found where they are. Who, the pirates? Freaking turning Super Saiyan or some shit. Why are they doing this? I don't know. And then he explained. But remember, I talked about this in a character's perspective, not a player's perspective. So my character was not told why he was doing this until like after. So he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And my emotion, my like mood throughout the campaign session was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is retarded bullshit. I was literally with my arm crossed, like, what the hell is going on, Mario? What are you doing? Your never mind. At this point, it's useless. It already happened anyways. We're on the next campaign. Whatever. So we go to the island, and they basically give us the order: slaughter them all. Ah, my favorite. Even children. I'm not doing that because my character has a family, and he would not kill a child. I'm telling you, he wouldn't. The so basically onward to the slaughter. And I'm gonna make this one quick because this video is beginning to drag on a little bit, and I know people normally apparently according to some analytics, like, people only watch like 20-minute videos, and these 40-minute videos don't get as much love. But whatever, no one watches my videos anyways. We fight a barbarian. He got wrecked. Got a bunch of XP. We fought a wizard. Got wrecked. He tried to cast banishment on me, but I rolled a natural 20 on the critical save, so I was like, aw, yeah, dude, get fucked. And for one actual session, I actually wasn't there. And I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to see if I can summarize it in one sentence. Cleric comes in, starts murdering. I just remembered. Who the fuck plays a cleric that's on a murder spree? This, according to everyone, the dude had like a sword, okay? That he would cut you and then like the wound would just burst into flames. What the... Clerics don't like killing people. And then he's like, according to Richard and Dennis, he's like an introvert and socially awkward. But the dude's running in like combat across a field, dodging musket fire or shooting with like an AR-15. That's the way Dennis described it. A freaking machine gun. And I'm like, cuz what the... Not only that, but Patch has picked up a rifle, which is supposed to be an SMLE Mark III. And then like the cleric picks it up. Clerics don't even like use guns. They don't like guns. They probably don't even know what guns are. And it's like, yeah, this dude straight up like picks it up and runs across the battlefield shooting people. Runs into a pillbox, slaughters everyone. Clerics don't like killing people. They'd rather use like a hammer to knock people out. Never would a cleric use a bladed weapon for like anything. They would use a big hammer. But that's the way I see it. Remember, it's always subjective. But why the fuck a cleric was running into combat? The clerics are meant to heal, not kill people in the front lines and shit. It was bad. It was bad. On my final notes, we make it to like this cave or some shit. Hold on, wait, no. I'm going to give you all a little tip, a little guide here. How to wipe out an army 101. Call back troops. Summon tsunami. Electrify it. Boom, everyone's dead. Now we go to fight Jack. Yes, Jack Sparrow, the infamous pirate. No, it's not really Jack Sparrow. His name was just conveniently Jack. Conveniently Jack. We go and find Jack Sparrow in like a mountain. And let's not forget the one trap. The one pitfall trap. That's it. That's just the one trap. There were like 3 ways to go. The other 2, who gave a shit, didn't matter as to why they were there. We didn't go back because we knew we weren't going to go back because it didn't matter. Because there was no importance. But whatever. We beat the shit out of him. We fucking Caesar salad him. And our heroes rode happily ever after. The fucking end. I'm tired of this damn campaign. God forbid I ever revisit this to talk in like greater detail or some shit. Fuck this campaign. It was basically slave work. 5 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Fuck the campaign. No lore. basically a fetch quest. Fucking, like, no storyline. Unimportant characters. No dialogue. Blandish. Fucking final verdict 3 out of 10. Disappointment. Fuck. Please bear with me real quick while I conclude the episode. Anyways, I hope I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. And I definitely wish, well, hold on, before I go, a little bit of an announcement. We've moved on to the next campaign. Announcement over. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next lovely episode of D&D Stories. Wherever our adventure takes us, I'll be sure to bring you along with us. Have a wonderful day wherever you may be.